All right, y'all let me know when we're live on YouTube, and I'll start talking with some kind of substance.
No, we're live.
Are we live on YouTube?
Oh,
No, it says we're waiting for you.
Huh?
Now you're
Wow.
live.
Yeah, I said notification.
All
I
right,
got notification for live.
nice. And somebody wants in. It's probably that troubling Billy. Is Billy here? Yeah, he's okay. John's doing the dirty work. All right,
Charlie,
I'm gonna let
Steve,
you all
before we
read
get
comments.
started,
Go ahead.
Steve said, "How do you start late on a show when you're already sitting at the computer?" I explained.
I had because I set it up on my desktop, and this is my laptop, sir. It's across the shop. Then it's good to see you too, Steve. Good time to
and
mention
then one in the chat
Arnell
up there
Media.
was John.
I know. Good time to mention Arnell Media is one of my sponsors. And yeah, so harnellmedia.com if you need a website, a portable, good communication, long work hours. And
Tell him your damn shop ain't that big. Sorry.
all
It's just
right, where are we?
obstacle courses you got to go through to get to one place to the other. Oh,
It
would
is an
that
obstacle course. I
sweet?
can vouch for that.
Got a night kiss.
Yeah, did.
Other sponsor is
Aw.
what you call it? Wooden Teddy Bear. If you want
Wooden-
15% off of Flying, go to your room. Flying Dutchman blades. Type the code Charles in the discount portion. You can't have nothing nice around here.
That's what my wife said.
So we're about.
Your logo is right in John's face, just for the record. Or his logo. Their logo.
And Diane Fluxman blades are really, really good too.
Yeah, John, if you can. Luckily, John has teamwork controls. He can get all that crap
It's
off of
fine.
there if he wants to.
It's-
Oh,
It's
All
fine.
right.
I put them there so people can see them.
thank you.
Don't call it crap.
I'm kerfluffled. God
Yeah,
almighty.
People can see them.
I
Thank
saw
you.
it.
All right, so that's what. Just read the ticker. My brain isn't working. Thank you to Steve Nealon for his seconds of entertainment and good website work. Seriously. So yeah, this is the text portion of my brother's logo, part of Orion Jewelry. Not jewelry, it's jewelry. Just saying.
Yeah.
we-
As the way Cliffy says, this is jewelry.
Jewelry.
Jury.
Jewelry.
From
We got to cut this part out, and then I got to do backers because we're gonna. The lettering is gonna be black, and we're gonna do a border around it that's white. So yay!
Like my banjo, yay!
I'm on Facebook and YouTube, so let's try to act somewhat adult. Somewhat.
Okay, Steve says it's fine to advertise me on this channel, but don't on Drifter.
Well, yeah. Why not?
Because I don't want people to know I manage an empty website.
Oh, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Yes, he did.
This is the way I
Help
read it,
yourself.
but that's the way he said it.
Well, yeah, because I'm a little. I might be a little bit slow on getting stuff on there.
Meow.
No, righty then. So I'm gonna drill what 1, 2, 3, 4 pilot holes, and I'll mute myself to do that. Stop coughing, Herb. Take a drink.
You wouldn't let me go smoke because you can introduce everybody.
No, you're right. Ah!
It's okay.
All right.
You can do your drilling. You can mute yourself.
Oh yeah, John knows how to do all that.
Take Herb off.
Okay, sorry, Herb.
Hey everybody, John here. What if I could? Scroll Soft Portrait Design and Woodworks. You can find me over on YouTube and Facebook, and you can join me daily for lives at Daily Scroll over on YouTube. Be sure and join us over there. I know y'all do anyway. And Art is joining us as well on the show. Hey Art, how's it going?
Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm doing good. The only place you can find me is at John's or here.
Way to go. And who's that guy? That's Billy. What's up in his mouth?
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? You can crack myself up. You can find me on YouTube, Miscellaneous or the Messy Studio. Billy Burt Sr. on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. Also, the Messy Studio, either of them places you'll find me too.
Yeah. And also, hey, and look at that. There's Cliff Geary
It's the
from
man of the hour. HeartofOrionJewelry.com. You can find me here, John's Facebook and Etsy, and eventually my website, which I will not mention who makes it because it's empty. Okay, and that's my logo he making. Thank you.
and
God,
when
y'all sound like Bubba from Jeff Dunham. Go ahead.
and when Herb is finished with his coughing fit, we'll come back and join him later. Introduce him on the show. You done already?
No.
No. I'm talking to Charles. I'm talking to Charles if he was done already.
Done what?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, there's only 4 pilot holes. Not like my usual work where there's 400 every square inch.
But there was 5 of
Guess we won't be having a contest on naming
there was
them.
5 of them.
Well, leave it to me to forget if there's 5 of them.
There he is. You missed one. 1, 2,
There's
3, 4,
one
5.
there, one there, one there, and one there.
Yay.
Yeah.
I won the contest. I won my free pattern.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I heard.
Who's all joining us in the chat out there? Who we got? We got Robin and Liz and Steve Nealon and Liz and Connie Beetham's out there.
Don't forget
And
Liz.
Bassmaster.
Bassmaster.
Would you look at this?
Bassmaster.
Oh, those are different.
Herb, were you able to
What's
introduce
going on?
yourself?
No, just get me.
All right.
You missed a pilot hole, Charles.
Did not.
Oh, Shaw's not.
I'm using number 5 flat-ended spirals by Flying Dutchman. I get them at Wooden Teddy Bear. And we're doing 1/4 inch maple. Oh. Yeah, so there is that. Let me,
Not Fayette coffee.
Cliff, you're on a live stream.
I understand that.
Head's, my headset's dying.
I had to explain so people didn't say, oh,
All right. And the way I get my stuff onto wood is to trace it onto with carbon paper onto the wood instead of adhering it. Very minimal sanding afterwards.
Very time consuming though.
But yeah, I usually listen to music or something while I'm doing it. But first, we're going to take a drink of our favorite beverage that I'm not sponsored by, but I should be.
I can't do it.
I understand. Herb. Oh, look, skater eaters are about to dive bomb me. Some of y'all call them mosquito hawks. I don't know. Gotta move
I
stuff
thought
out
there
of my
were
way.
big ones. Like the big ones.
Well, they're big to me, but I have no idea. Get better, Herb.
I will. You know, it takes me a while to get my voice back when I go through that crap.
Yeah. Well, he is herbhooper.com. He does scroll saw patterns.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Steve
And they're-
says, can't laugh to that one. You know, I missed that rubber arm.
That's what Cliff was saying yesterday. And if y'all weren't on yesterday's live, there's the back of this wood is very fibrous, so it loves to try to go off the line.
Who's this Charles guy?
Hello,
The
Jerry.
yarn dial says. I thought he
Hello,
was
Jerry.
a new printer.
Hey, Jerry.
Take over from that day. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
I got to see Jerry today. And because I draw it sloppily onto the wood, you will see me go off the line sometimes trying to make the line cleaner.
Do you make left turns or right turns?
I don't really have a preference that I'm aware of, not a conscious one.
Do you pull or push?
I usually push, but right now I'm pulling, and I don't know why.
See, I didn't forget it all. Just a little. Just call me Froggy from now on.
Rivet.
Hey, Jerry.
All right. Luckily, there's only 4 interior cuts, but when we're done with this word, we got to do a border around everything, and I got to find a washer to do that with.
Need a half inch, 3/8 or a quarter.
Who, huh?
What size washer you need? 3/4?
It depends on whatever kind of border you want around it, how wide you want the border to be. I just find the biggest one I can find. The standard, not like you would find on a diesel truck or something.
The diesel truck.
Yeah, usually it's at minimum 1/4 inch or close to half. I don't know.
Usually 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
A good fender washer will give you a 1/2 inch border.
Yep.
I guess some like 2-inch flat washer. Nylon basis.
So you mean nothing like that, right?
No, that's a good size fender washer. That'll give you what, 3/4, right?
Yeah.
And you know that when I go to do that, I won't be able to find a washer because how dare I be prepared before the show? But in my defense, I was on John's show before I came here. But hopefully I'll find something.
I keep 3 or 4 washers of different sizes at Musgrove for that very reason.
Yep. Well, it's usually the last thing I do, and most of my stuff isn't this small. And most of my stuff is pictures, so I don't usually have a need for a border unless it's a non-frameable shape.
If you don't have a washer, can you use Chinese money?
Possibly. Whatever your taste is. I do have a video elsewhere on my channel talking about how to add a border. Go ahead.
Unless it's one of them with the square hole in the middle.
Had to get a little wiggly.
Yeah, be groovy.
I'm muted because Charlie, you're ignoring the shebang dang on me.
I hadn't heard a word from you till just now.
I asked what was the occasion to see Jerry, and I would have liked to have seen him.
He was putting my light back together. I thought it needed soldering, and he just slapped it back together, and boom, busy, it got done. And that one where the storm
Maybe I could see him first.
it was that light in my printer room where the storm knocked out the light,
Oh yeah.
but the ceiling fan still worked.
Oh, Lordy
There's
mercy.
another very good, helpful person just there.
Very good, man.
Somebody said that they're held in it.
Man, I hate going through those.
I hate hearing you go through
If
it.
I haven't thanked you publicly for making the logo, thank you very, very much.
You're quite welcome. The least I can do.
Okay, I've done my community service. I'll see y'all later.
All right, we love you, Hype. Well, I fell for that.
What?
What?
You can't leave before Billy scares the crap out of me.
Oh,
I
Lordy.
finished coming in. I'd be sitting down and working.
Well, you're supposed to have been doing that when we first got here. But no, we had to go smoke.
Anybody watching, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Click on the bell, click on the word all, and on the rare chance that I actually do something, yeah, you'll get to see it. Yay.
Yes, Bassmaster, that
In
is
my
a spiral
defense-
blade. That's the only kind of blades Charlie uses.
Absolutely.
Herb, I did try to smoke, and Charlie wouldn't let me because he was going to introduce everybody and then forgot to introduce me. Thank you for your service, Tom.
And we're going to cut the perimeter, or some people call it a perimeter to be dorks, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. What did I miss?
Three meter.
Because forgive me, there's a history with Billy, so he always makes me nervous.
That's
And
okay. I'm not gonna say it.
I say that in the most loving way.
I was gonna flip two letters, but it just
Yeah, it doesn't always work out, does it?
well,
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
it would've
Okay.
worked out- it would
Yeah.
work out just fine. You wouldn't have liked it.
You were gonna say Mary Peter?
Uh-huh.
Hello, Dave. Dave Hart wants to know, do you guys ever sleep? No.
No.
Not particularly.
Not much.
I took a nap before I got on John's shift, so there's that. All right, we're gonna cut the perimeter of this.
Today. I felt generous.
Just waiting on Bud now.
Maybe I'll get ready at 3 o'clock in the morning again.
Oh God.
I'll be awake for that one.
Let that guy came out and leveled those two piles today, but I slept through it, so I don't know how it looks. But yay.
Well, hell. And Herb, if you're up all night, I'm going to be up all night because I don't want to. I told Doug this will be out tomorrow, so it will be.
I ain't never had piles, and if I did, I don't know that I'd want them leveled.
Their preparation aid to fix them.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's Billy. But anyway, they used to be junk piles and burn piles, and so they got little giblets of glass and rock and nails and screws, blah blah blah. So I wanted somebody to go through it and get all that crap out of there, so I could mow over it without issue. My back won't hold out that long. Go ahead, Herb.
Did you say giblets?
Yes.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
I thought that was in the stuffing.
Okay, I'm going to get comfortable. That'll make the dog want to come in.
Bassmaster said he's been using spirals a lot lately. He loves them.
I love the heck out of spirals. I've tried flat blades one time somewhere on this channel, and it's very laughable.
That was funny.
Now the video quality back then kind of stank, but it was funny.
Oh, God, I can't read that.
That was hilarious.
Use your judgment
What
whether or not
happened,
it
Charlie?
should be read.
No, Steve said your piles have giblets.
As you can tell, I'm very adored in the community, folks.
Oh, God, don't do this. I'm going to go through another bit.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your show, Charles. I'm gonna head in.
Hope I survive it. Thank you for being here, John.
Thanks for everything, John.
And thanks for your help.
Later,
Take
John.
care. Have
Hey,
fun.
John.
Enjoy your night.
Later, John.
Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Y'all check out his channel, What If I Could, WOOD. He does daily live stream.
Dear Lord, help me.
Y'all get to giggling, it scares the crap out of me.
That he calls the Daily Scroll.
Yeah. Can't imagine why.
I can't either.
Somebody else could do one like this before, but he was semi-retired.
Yeah, I used to do daily scroll. I got up to 300 something before I stopped doing them daily.
Hello, Connie. Can't remember if I said hello to you or not earlier.
Hello, Connie. I put one too many rows of black in the.
Now, Cliff being a beginner is a perfect example of why, besides having a crappy scroll saw, one thing my brother ran into when he tried scrolling is he lost the blade visually, and that can happen
got
up
tunnel
against the
vision.
line. Yeah, and so you kind of gotta. And the other scrollers on the panel can back me up on that, which I think everybody is except for Cliff.
Hey, Rick.
You kind of gotta inconspicuously dart your eyes around so you don't lose that blade on the line. Does that make any sense?
Yep. Your last
That's
count,
good.
Charles, is 354.
Thank you, sir.
That's quite a few.
Yep.
That's 1 or 6.
I don't think Billy's impressed.
Ah,
What? You can't see the impressions on my face?
No, I'm looking at what I'm doing.
Oh,
The
how
tire
would you be doing
impressions?
that?
And now you got me thinking when Cliff makes a look on his face when I'm talking to try to distract you.
That was hilarious. That was funny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny too.
uh,
You can't see it, but there's two mosquito eaters or two skater eaters trying to murder me.
There's a few in here too.
hello,
Send them
Larry.
over here. Who are you working for?
If I know their guts, they'll probably show up on camera at some point. They'll be sitting on the
Anybody
beach and
other
what
than me
you
notice
doing? But
when the show 24 was out, every preview for the next episode would include "Who are you working for?"
Bassmaster said he was using the Harbor Freight Special, but upgraded to a Hawk 226 VS. Man, what a world of it. Well, yeah, I would imagine.
yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that you get what you pay for until they get a better saw.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yeah,
for anybody that is new to this, the difference is generally holding up to daily use and vibration or lack thereof. The better saws don't vibrate as much. But I have a
Guess I
wooden
was the
floor
only
in
one
my
that watched
shop. So
24.
I have a cement slab on the base of this saw only because I have a wooden floor in my shop and it vibrates the whole shop.
The floor of his shop is acoustic.
Well, it's one of those rent-to-own buildings, so it's up on blocks.
I know it's going to be like learning something new after that 20-year-old craftsman to that Excalibur.
Yeah. It is like a Cadillac. But I will say I love other saws, but this one hands down has the best clamping system. As far as ease of use, lack of failure, and how quickly you can reload.
Well, Bassmaster went from a Yugo to a Cadillac.
Yep. My first one was the Delta. It had one of those weird springy thingies and a double port too.
You remember?
Wow.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You remember the commercials for Neon? It just drove up and said hi.
I don't know what the heck
I
you're
had a
talking
girlfriend
about.
that the Neon car called a Neon.
I don't
said
remember
hi
that.
on the screen. My girlfriend at the time drove one.
I don't remember ever seeing that commercial.
It didn't physically say hi. It said hi on the screen.
Before I got my Pegasus, I found a guy was advertising an RBI Hawk for $250. Just tell me what the shipping is. I'll pay it. I don't care.
Yeah, I believe RBI Hawk may be the only saw that ever not catered to, but had an option for people that were in wheelchairs. It had a wider front to allow wheelchairs
Oh,
to go up
that's
under
cool.
it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And anyway, he took the listing down. It was on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was in, I don't know, Arkansas or Missouri. And I was going to pay the shipping for $250 for an RBI Hawk. Oh yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
So he
But-
changed his mind, or
yeah. He decided not to sell it. He wasn't asking enough.
when
I
I was
got
trying
a
to sell my Zippos, the
Bassmaster
main
said, "Hey, it
thing
was
was
a
people just
no-brainer."
wanted
He
one.
found it. He found his on Marketplace for $200. That's a steal.
I found a 12-inch disc sander on Marketplace, and I was so stoked because I'd always wanted one. It's much easier than one of those little 6-inch ones, and trying to navigate sand and stuff on those.
And that RBI Hawk is American made as well.
Yeah, buddy.
Merca.
Oh, yesterday I was talking about one that started with an E. I believe it was an Eclipse. I think the guy made them one at a time by himself, and he died or something. That's why you never hear about him anymore.
Oh,
I know one thing that's going to help me a lot. That arm raises up.
Yeah.
No more fighting.
Right.
It was comical trying to watch me load a blade.
Yeah. Another thing for beginners to be aware of is you cannot hurt yourself on a scroll saw unless you're trying. You can pluck the blade and not hurt yourself. That's why I'm okay having my fingers right next to it. Having your fingers right next to it is how you stabilize it. Keep it from vibrating all over the place. Now, almost every saw comes down with a hold down foot, but it basically gets in the way. And I don't know of any scroller that keeps theirs, but I'm sure some do.
I think that's the
First thing I
comes
did
off.
is take mine off.
Yep.
That doesn't
first thing
need
I
to
do is
go
wonder
on.
why do I have a scroll saw?
That'd be the second thing I'd wonder. Oh man.
There, my aeroplane is done.
Cool.
Yay!
Wanna go for a ride?
No.
At least he thought about it.
Yeah.
We do have people watching from YouTube and Facebook.
Where do we go?
Now I'll do a carp.
And Herb, I didn't mean it insensitively when I said this is a live stream earlier. I was trying to. Hell, I don't know. I apologize.
For what?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't either.
When you were suffering earlier, and I said, Herb, this is a live stream, not a.
Oh,
Because it. So I wanted to publicly apologize.
don't worry about it. I just couldn't find the mute button that quick.
I don't think so. I don't think. Yeah, we're showing the moment.
Is Billy having a stroke?
Maybe.
It looked like it.
Every now and then I've been known to talk to myself or mumble to myself because I have a thought. That one
Just
hurt.
don't get in a.
That
If you
one
get in a
hurt.
fight with yourself, I won't know who to root for.
Says you have 10 people watching. You got any comments, questions, or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. I'm pretty sure somebody has the answers. Now, Cliff will Google it for you.
Yes, he will.
This message was brought to you by Heart of Orion Jewelry.
Or I'll just outright lie to you. I mean, it don't matter to me.
And Cliff is this right here because there's no labels here. But I'm pretty sure everybody here knows me except for maybe
The names aren't up?
Nope.
No. They weren't laughing at either.
Oopsies.
But I wasn't complaining or nothing. Okay, never mind.
That sounded like it
I don't remember
hurt,
what I was-
Cliff.
Yeah. If it'll get me some sympathy, it hurt like a mug.
Mm.
A lot.
Hurt like an M&M. I caught myself. It hurt like a manamana. Sorry, Charlie. I'm kerfuffled.
I'm not. That's Herb trying to make me choke on my Dr. Pepper. Anyway, he's not having more issues. I'm not. I'm not responsible for anybody that needs therapy after these streams, but we have a sense of humor in these here parts, and it does make it easier to watch, or sympathy, whatever.
Yep, I'm only
I'm
watching
usually
for
the one that needs. I'm usually the one that needs therapy. I find myself asking myself when I go to bed, "Why did I go there?"
and then
That's
Charlie's
ironic,
usually
because-
asking, why did
I
Billy
let
go
him on
there?
there? Yeah. Why did I let him in?
I'm only here because it's my logo.
I'm only here to
I
give
just-
Charlie a heart attack.
Yeah.
And if there's people watching that are shy, it's okay. I mean, everybody is welcome here unless you're. I mean, you can be foul mouthed, just not in real time. If that makes any sense.
So that means after the show you can cuss. That didn't make
Yeah,
a lot.
it's a family friendly chat and and panel, but I mean, we have sense of humor. In other words, don't be shy. You don't have to be. Go ahead.
Sorry. Every stream I'm ever been on after it's over, I do cuss first thing. Just so I can get it out of my system.
I had to do that earlier.
Sometimes I cuss while I'm doing jewelry. That's hard of a Ryan jewelry.
Oh, man. I hate going through those coffins. Yes, my chest hurts big time after those.
Oh,
When
yeah,
I go
hear
through
you.
coughing fits, I feel like I'm never going to breathe again.
If I could take it from you, I would, Herb. I genuinely mean I would take it from you if I could.
No,
He probably let you.
you wouldn't want this.
No, I wouldn't want it, but I don't want you having it. If I could take my brother's anxiety issues away, I would.
When I have those
I
coughing
know he
fits,
would definitely give it to you.
If I could take your dogs away, I wouldn't.
Appreciate that. That's all I got left.
That bud.
when I have those coughing fits, I wind up with a blasted headache.
I feel like I'm never going to breathe again, and I'm thinking, oh God, oh God, oh God.
There's times when I start laughing so hard I can't breathe anymore. Because often I'll be laughing so hard you'll hear me say, I'm passing out.
Yep.
But yeah, I get
Every-
the same kind of coughing fits. I don't know.
There's
There must be a
sometimes
medical condition.
There's
Called
sometimes
smoking.
I do go through that coughing fit that I do pass out.
See, Herb doesn't smoke. That's why I don't know why he gets it, but me and Cliff.
Charlie,
Look
I'm
like
talking about the
chimney.
laughing fits making me want to. I make a chimney go, dude.
It's all that secondhand smoke I was exposed to.
I got the world's only rubber upper arm here.
We call
My
him the
lower
rubber
arm.
band man.
I still think you ought to put a rubber chicken head on that thing.
Who did
Well,
put
that'd
a
be
chicken
hilarious.
on there and it shredded the chicken all the all it was wet?
Wasn't that John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
all
was.
to
God.
hickey darn.
I got one of these little chickens that lights up. That's what I think I'll put on my saw.
I think I'm gonna put where did this saw come from on my saw? Because
Well, people would be too distracted by the chicken if I did that.
I'm gonna smoke whether John likes it or not.
I
I've been doing this all day. My back is killing me.
I tend to break more blades when I'm pulling the piece towards me like I am right now. But sometimes it's just visually more comfortable.
Yep. That's what happened when you broke that
Dang it.
blade when you was cutting that string on that fishing line.
Yep. I just went slightly off the line, so I'm trying to compensate. One thing you never want to do is jump straight back to the line when you go off of it, because that mistake is more noticeable. Just redesign on the fly.
We prefer subtle mistakes.
I need to get in practice.
Looks like that arm is doing the wave.
Ice Master says, "Do you ever get over the jump scare from the blades breaking?"
Nope.
Sorry.
But a good prank to play on a beginner person is tell them whatever you do, don't break the blade, because they're very, very expensive, and they are mortified when a blade breaks. I'm so sorry.
Let's just say he wears a diaper while he's doing it.
Cliff, are you talking to us? Because you're 800 miles away.
You know what? That's the thing. That's why you couldn't hear me earlier.
Duh.
It probably defaulted to the wrong mic.
It did.
I thought you were talking to Mom or
Yep.
something.
That was the problem. Can you hear me?
No.
I was going to say, let's just say he wears a diaper while he's scrolling.
Is that
Well-
depends?
Pampers.
That's why I was
Pampers.
asking earlier. I can hear you now. Is I was talking the whole time and nobody was answering me.
Welcome to my world. And my mic works.
You want to break a bunch of scroll saw blades on a project. Scroll saw piece that's a quarter-inch thick, quarter sawn oak.
I'm trying to quit, but thank you.
That hummingbird I did out of quarter sawn oak was beautiful. Ended up a gorgeous piece. But I went through a dozen blades on that thing.
And
Yep,
so we're
there were some
that's
choice words said in that video.
So you just
part of
upped
Orion
the
Jewelry.
price.
Part of Orion Jewelry. Now I got to do the J. Look, a skeeter eater. Tried to eat my
Give
hand.
me a J. Cut it in half.
You heard of Charles, cut it in half.
No, I was talking about the skaterator. Don't listen to that coughing
Luckily,
guy.
they're slow enough. I can catch them in midair most of the time. But I like right
I'm
now
caught too tonight.
he's doing a trapeze act on my ring light.
You know, if you film that, you'd probably go viral.
No, I had to be weird to go viral. Well, okay, maybe I will.
Well,
Already.
Doug said he filmed a spider one time and it had thousands of views.
Don't get a spider. Just looked at it. Didn't do nothing. Got a shipload of views.
Rewind. We'll edit it in post.
No, if people are that sensitive, they can chew on a crayon or
Oh,
something.
now that I'm not the one doing it.
Yeah.
Herb!
Well,
I knew sooner or later I was going to slip.
Those
It
are good
had.
old days.
Motherfucker.
I'm just pretending I didn't hear that. Herb. Just saying.
Sorry.
Because the first time my heart skipped a beat when you did that. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet because once I do, I'm going to be comatose. So I'm going to have to eat really, really late early.
Late early. Us night
That
owls
means
know what
after
that
midnight.
means. Yeah.
Seriously?
Why are you going to be Tomacos, Cliff?
Because every time I eat, I lose all energy and alertness and awakeness.
Oh,
That's why I take a
I also
nap.
only eat once a day. I eat once a day and then I take melatonin to sleep, and it's just a vicious cycle to death. I'm not even trying to lie. But yeah, the microphone thing explains a heck of a lot about earlier. Like, nobody can hear me, or so they just don't care.
They don't care.
They
That
may
hurts my
not get
conscience
out.
talking to me.
That chat seems to be pretty dead unless y'all ain't keeping up with it.
No, it's dead.
Done killed it. Well, people watching, appreciate you.
the last
These
one.
dogs only go far away at night. That makes a ton of sense.
Well, and then again, it's Sunday night. People getting ready to go to bed to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
At least your favorite people are here. Yeah.
Hello, Chantel.
And then there's me.
Glad
And
you got
there's me. You're one
Chantal.
of my favorite people, Billy.
Ah, shut
Aw.
Cliff.
We got us a bro, man.
not again.
5 3/4. This show brings people together. Yes.
Oh my.
And I don't generally like to do live streams this late, but John is live before that, and I don't want to step on his because we have somewhat the same audience.
You've done live streams later than this.
Oh yeah, but not as a norm.
No, you always do it as Charles.
Norm! Hey! I see what you did there. Hey, Clippy.
Norm, is that from the new Yankee Workshop?
Or cheers.
Diesel House.
I got his autographed picture hanging in my shop.
Crazy. You don't hear much about Bob Vila no more.
Bob Vila's stuck on himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about
I was waiting
Norm.
for somebody to say he died.
Down to earth and
I didn't have a witty comeback.
Lionel Richie's stuck on you.
Having met Norm, he is very down to earth and very personable, and he doesn't care how long the line is. He'll talk to you. Great guy. I can't say enough about him.
Yes,
Stuck on you. Got the
Tom
feeling
Silver
down deep in my soul that I just can't lose.
I was singing it at the same time as Charlie. I don't know if it's going to be later, but
I don't
we
know.
were harmonizing right together when I sang it.
Charlie, hand me that ice pick through the screen, please, so I can jab my ears out.
All right.
Well, these work really.
Always there to help each other, by God.
Will a screwdriver do?
Maybe.
It'll work in a pinch.
No, these will work in a pinch.
I have
Yep.
this. You'll have to turn it a little bit, but it'll do the job. He's still twitching.
Art Chantel wants to know what you're eating.
Probably something chocolate.
Had Kit Kats with peanut butter on them. Just had crackers with peanut
Give
butter
me a
on
break. Give me a break.
them. With peanut butter on them.
I
To that Kit Kat.
gotta find a I gotta find a washer, and then we'll get to that part of it.
Then I
Yay.
might go downstairs and get some food. Matter of fact, that sounds
Mighty
good.
glad you stayed.
Do 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 do.
This is for Charles.
I don't want to do.
Do.
Here, Charles.
Do.
I'm good. I'm good. Finally got that son of a ding ding.
Can you email it to me, Art?
Yep, just as soon as I eat it, I'll put it in a Corbin bag.
A what bag?
I don't know why I'm putting all the letters up here. I got to put the piece of wood down first.
Yeah.
Silly buns.
Oh.
It has been a while since you've done this.
All right, y'all sing a song while I look for a washer. Well, making it a decent song.
Hello, mother.
Hello,
Sing,
dryer.
sing a song.
You
Golly. Be
Sorry.
careful what you wish for, Cletus. I'll be right back.
Oh no, I think I come up with an ideal.
Me too.
I never needed love.
I'm gonna make my generic Reese's peanut
Her,
butter.
I never lived.
Herbie had a halo there for a minute.
You, babe, lost in love is what I feel. And I'm His halo fell off.
Yeah, my horns kept popping out.
That was God saying, sorry, typo. I thought it was funny. It didn't that what really mattered.
That's the biggest one I could find, so that's what we're using, by God.
That's what she said.
Every
Billy?
little bit
Insert heart attack.
What I said.
yeah. Totally innocent.
Initiating aortic valve sequence.
Or derailing. Diddly do.
Cardiac event initiated.
Ah,
Oh,
They was
Well,
doing
no,
so good too.
uh-huh.
I hate to do it, but I'll need to get off here because somebody
All right.
Oh, Herb.
go to bed and I want to live through the night.
Well, we want you to live through the
That's
night
always
too,
pleasant.
sir. We appreciate you. Thanks for
All
dropping by.
Y'all
Have a
take
good
care.
night, Herb.
You too.
Take it easy, buddy.
Love you, Hyde.
Bye.
Have a gooder.
I got enough partial boards here. Hopefully, I can get enough put together to do each word instead of trying to use a whole board.
I never needed
Sure, I'm glad he
love.
didn't say use a board hole.
I need you.
Let's see. I'm sitting here about to trace them, but I haven't gotten the crap off the back, and that would affect the pen line. So I'll just have to slap some sandpaper across it.
Why did you crap on the back?
Yeah, help me. That sound like my
Charlie
dad.
got religious. Billy, you made him find Jesus.
Can't take me anywhere.
Yeah, you cannot forget the dot of the I. Yes.
If
Okay.
anybody's gonna be that sensitive, you know, I gotta smoke so I can figure out what the dogs are barking at. That's my excuse.
I'm surprised you hadn't lost that dot already.
Well, no, I could. I had it stapled to the middle of my forehead, so I'd remember it.
Ew, that juice is gonna be on my logo.
Oh, you're right. I should probably throw the logo away.
No,
And
just
I'm not
try.
gonna. I'm not gonna.
Hey,
I'm
Jay,
not gonna
I-
completely sand.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna completely sand these. I'm just making it to where I can run the pen around it and not get a rugged, jagged Hoosier. What's it?
I hate a jagged Hoosier. What's it? That's
Thanks.
the name of my band, man. Jagged Hoosier. What's it?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yes, as am I. Thank you, my friend.
Even if the line is slightly jagged after sanding, it's I don't have to stay right on the line when I'm cutting it. Makes you look like you know what you're doing.
This is true, my friend. Stay thirsty, my friend.
So technically, I don't even need to be doing what I'm doing, but it's got to be done before I glue it together anyway. I've got to paint it, all this crap, but we don't have to do that on a live stream.
What is it you're doing?
Taking off the fiber since the wood is so fiber.
Fiber.
If I tried to trace it with all that debris, I know.
Oh,
I know how to
okay.
talk. It would be a real jagged line. Want to be at least close to how it's supposed to look.
Just call them fuzzies, John.
Steve said, Charlie, you are surrounded by idiots and you're alone in your shop. I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you very much.
Well, he's always been known to hold back, so it
I'm-
shocked me
I'm-
too.
I'm not really an idiot. I just play one on Charles's slide.
I play one all day, all night.
Act naturally.
Mm.
All right, so I'm just very roughly.
Oh, exactly. I knew I could hear Billy twitching from here, and I'm outside.
What? Something about liking it rough?
Yeah. Well, I'm.
Because I know the
We might as well
12-year-old
go
I'm
off
dealing
the
with.
road. You're the one that said it now.
No, I didn't say nothing.
Is that what you're stopping yourself from, Billy?
You could
I've been biting my tongue. I've been
you could put some kind of gag in Billy's mouth and he'd be twitching and squirming, wanting to say something.
Yeah, he'd make his ears learn how to talk.
He'd go viral just for that. You're making it too easy. Surprised the chat is so inactive. Oh well. Not mandatory to chat.
And it's light, you know.
Robin's telling everybody good night after. Said Robin say good night and then saying hi to everybody. I'm confused.
I'm only confused when I'm awake. Like, dang it, I woke up again.
I think the word heart and the word of are the only ones that aren't multiple pieces.
It would seem.
And y'all might be wondering why I'm not using a palm sander. Number two, I'd have to locate it. Wait, I didn't even say number one. Number one, I'd have to locate it. Number two, it'd probably be a little too aggressive. Wow, I started
What
with
did
number
you
two.
say?
I said
Oh.
number two, and I didn't.
Night, Robin.
Not Robin.
Not
Thanks for joining us. Joey.
Let's act like he knows me. What the heck was that, Billy?
Took the time to join and all.
I was just a clearing my throat.
Right, Les?
Not Liz. Oh, they're dropping
Not
like
Not
flies.
My logo bores people.
Oh,
Oh, you're already in here. Just waiting on the big dog. God, it's warm in here.
Lord.
Chantal.
or stressing. I thought it was the big dog wanting in.
You could make a shorter work of that with a Dremel.
Less control. I'm just trying to knock the rough off. I'm not. See, that would involve getting up and going to get crap, and I knew right where this was.
Do I no Chantel? Well, that's not really true. Every now and then I'll do a short live when I'm turning something at the lathe, but by and large, I have not done a whole lot of that.
I've not done any.
All right, that's probably good enough. I can trace some stuff now. It won't be perfect, but something to go off of. I don't know where any pencils are, so I'm going to use a pen because I'm a rebel.
Say it ain't so.
If he makes an error, he can't erase it.
He just crosses it out. I've seen him do it.
Oh,
Or scribbles through it.
Yep.
Yes, I am on Facebook.
Oh, mercy. Sorry, I burp N-word because I'm wired backwards.
And Instagram and TikTok.
Now, when they are in
And
two
YouTube.
different, when they're in two different pieces like this, I have to make sure they're set where they're supposed to be when I go to start doing the washer stuff. I should have thought of that. Crud.
You just did.
I meant.
High five,
Man,
Art.
Art has spoken.
That was a good one there, Art.
What if you Brad nailed it?
Well, I have to paint it and all that crap. Right now, I gotta.
I just meant for temporary.
No, I'll just eyeball it. If you don't like it, you get your money's worth.
Right next to the
I'm gonna put it where it looks on here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That curly Q helps, don't it?
You can move it then a little bit.
Don't you let it move, man. I paid good nothing for this.
Good nothing.
It was my best nothing, if that helps. I'm sure it doesn't, but hey, I'll just cry myself to sleep every night.
Does that look about the same, Clef?
That was kind of weird, Cliffy.
Sorry, I'm having a seizure.
I think it's close enough.
Sure. Okay, well, you're the artist. I'm just the.
Looks close enough for the girls I run with.
God.
As Doug's fond of saying, it looks fine from my house.
Yeah. Now I'm using this washer. It's the only one I could find, but means the border will be that wide from the outside of that hole to the outside of the washer is how wide and I got to hold this stuff in place so it doesn't move.
In other words, it's going to be about 3/8 to a half inch.
Yeah.
This is by far the biggest jewelry undertaking I've taken as an order. I mean, I don't know how much Dragon Scale compares, but nobody's ordered those. But it's one of my favorite weaves. It just eats rings.
Okay, now I do not want this to move. If it moves, I'm half screwed. Well, that was
be very, very careful.
Always twisting letters.
Oh, don't forget the dot too when you do that. That's another thing.
Well, there's not a dot in jewelry, sir.
Yeah, there is in my world. No, I meant
it's
when you
above
get to
the
that.
R.
It's above the X. Stupid.
And the word's trying to flex, so I gotta be careful of that.
Well, it's been working out.
Color me impressed. Just color me.
You know,
what's that broken crayon? What's the broken crayon in the bottom of the box that nobody uses? And that's fine. Yeah, I don't need to talk to.
What'd you say, Billy?
I said, you know how everybody that likes to flex when they've been working out? Bassmaster said, could you use a clamp to hold the other part in place? Of course
Yeah, I
you
could, but I don't do things that make sense.
Chantel says, I know John since 6th grade or grade 6, base Borden, Ontario, Canada, and Army Forces base. Cool.
Yeah, I could have clamped it, but I like doing things the hard way. If you ask my dad, which would be kind of awkward. Oh, get moved.
He's no longer with us. I thought you said get moved. That's
No,
new.
it moved, but I think I got it back where it's supposed to be. Should have used a
You could
clamp.
try to
Good thing I thought of
freehand
that.
I thought he was trying to cuss and said Gitmo.
We all cuss differently. We all grieve differently.
True.
I love this gun. Ooh, that one did not go good.
Well, luckily this isn't like a 80 words. What you call it?
Business name?
Yeah, thank you. And I don't. And there's not 800 pieces. Why did I take the washer away?
I don't know.
Because it was ready to dry, I guess.
Because you're a brain surgeon.
I
I do rocket surgery.
Yeah, there you go. Like I know you or something.
Mm-hmm. It was funny when I first started putting a border around things. I said, "Man, I should market this." Not selling washers, but the idea. And somebody said, but yeah, I couldn't wait to put it out there and tell people. And somebody said, "Yeah, there's a catalog that has little plastic washers that do that." Oh, so that's how you do your border, and it's not real dark because I don't want it to do an impression into the wood. But yeah, I don't. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. I'd see it better if I didn't have so many lights behind me.
So
I need to be in the
Who
spotlight.
can take a scroll saw?
screw it all to
Cover
heck.
Break
it
a
with
million
glass.
blades. Charlie Man
The
can.
Charlie Man. The Charlie Man can.
Yeah, God, now I don't remember which way the O was, so I gotta get that text.
Not that way.
And his window
You got it downside upwards.
I think it
There
goes
you
like
go. Yeah, I think you're right.
that. I got it. Downside upwards.
Billy.
I beg your pardon?
I said I love you to death, man.
I kind of just tolerate them like. Just kidding.
That means once you die, I don't care for you no more. Little joke.
Yeah.
Mercy sakes, it's just taking forever, Holmes. I'm glad I opened more rings this time, though.
Why are
so I
you
could
moving them?
work
You ain't
longer
traced
with
them yet.
I have to look at the layout first of how the O and everything goes with
R-I-O.
I'll
It's really hard.
Help me, Lord.
Every time Billy talks, Charlie gets religious. It's kind of cool.
I have that effect on people.
Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, Lord. Help that child.
Oh, he towed it.
What you may see? He
I had to
tore it.
it.
He tore my logo. I was going to keep the paper, too.
It ain't hard at all to get a song stuck in my head.
Yeah, we know that.
You're welcome.
Baby. Trying to get a better one stuck in your head. Sorry. I listen to that every other night before I go.
Does that
to
look
bed.
about the same? Well, y'all can't see it. That looks about
I'm
the
already on
same.
the computer. I don't.
Welcome back, Herb. Does that looks to be about the same angle, don't it? Doesn't it?
Close
in
enough
my
for the girls I
opinion,
run with.
it looks like it needs to tilt more, but
No.
No.
Okay, well, I'm only the freaking owner. Charlie, it's even with the bottom of the other letters. my God, you could have screwed this up.
Put
And
a
I bet we
straight
both
edge at
lived
the
through it.
put a straight edge at the bottom of the O and the Ryan.
Yeah, do
and
that. Yeah, do that.
I was looking
Because
for one.
in my opinion,
I was
the
looking for one
O
in
was there.
all the wrong places.
hmm And I found it, and I kept looking. It's not level. Ooh, is that too far away? Son of a- I'm sorry, I didn't even finish. Well, I don't know. That shouldn't be that dang sensitive. You know what I mean, Charlie?
Well, yeah, but if I don't know.
You remember the scene in Ted where they put them back together, and he said, "Hey, you thought I was retarded."
Yeah.
Uh,
That like
Don't
that.
forget
I'm
don't forget
punch
the
drunk.
dot. I can't see the dot. The arm's covering it.
So nervous. Works for me. Now put your logo in the middle of the dot, and that's your way of getting paid for it. You do it and I kill you.
Okay, do not move.
If you do lose the dot, Charlie, just use a washer.
I'll figure something out. It's a dot.
Yes, but it's precisely sized. It's got a microchip in it and stuff. What am I up to now? We are at
When you get over there
just
by the
under
dot, don't
60
move it.
again.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
Put some glue there real quick. Work around it. I can't thank you enough for this, Charlie. I'm excited about it.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm
The
excited.
only thing
as
that'd
crap.
make me
Doing it.
more happy is to have one professionally made by them sign companies that do like doctor's office and some company walls and stuff inside when you first walk in reception.
Yeah, because my work's not quality professional.
No, I'm literally the only one that will ever see it unless I get real popular.
Well, that's
And
what
then
I
you're
was
gonna-
trying to tell you when you were begging for it. I mean, I love you.
Oh. I
That was a little harsh.
Well, I caught
no,
myself
it's
afterwards.
just the way we no, excuse me. I am the only one that's ever going to see it, but I'm going to be proud of it. This is my mom, and I know this. I'm waiting to say mommy's boy, but my mom's even proud of me at how long I've stuck with this, even when the sales weren't there.
He usually tries 20 different
My
things and he
ex-wife
gives
is
up on
too.
it.
Yeah, but this one is sticking with me, and just hoping I get
Jason said,
enough
"Ouch."
sales to get the win.
Not sure why, but he said, "Ouch."
Well, hope he's all right.
Probably what Charlie said to me because he may
No,
not
we're
know us real
brothers.
well yet. Jason, I think I subscribed to you on YouTube. I tried to
Was it?
subscribe to everybody that was in the chat.
The important parts didn't move, so we're so far so good. But we're not done yet.
What'd you stop for?
Light a cigarette because I'm cool. That was a
I
joke,
wanna be
kids.
cool. Oh, Jason said Charlie was being a bully. No, we're twin brothers and we're each other's best friends. And it's actually true. It's cliche when they said absence makes the heart grow fonder. But since we don't get to see each other that often, it makes us get along better.
Yeah, that's why we still
We
like
live
each other.
45 minutes from each other. Yeah. But when we work together long enough in person, we get just like the days of old. If
Yeah,
it wasn't
threatening
family friendly,
each
I'd tell
other's
you one of
lives.
the things that happened
Yeah.
when we were working on putting headlights in my truck. Oh God, I want to tell it so bad.
We just disguised words.
No,
We
it
were
wasn't-
bickering
okay,
about
I'll say,
something. And
I'll say fudge, and I'll say it. We were working on putting new headlight housings and stuff in my truck.
and it wasn't going
We were
well.
getting so mad at each other, and I came back from the backyard, and he pointed at me and said, "Your truck can go fudge itself." At the top of his lungs.
Chris Nealon.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
It was hilarious. So even when we do fight like that, we end up 99.9% of the time making up
You gonna
before
cut out the back of the O?
part.
Huh?
You're gonna cut out the back of the O?
Well, it's just
Or
on his website. There's a glow around the letters, and that's what this background represents.
That's what I can't wait to see. I was hoping he was going to be willing to do that, and thank Giggly he was.
Oh, giggly! I'm giggly as all get out. Okay, where's the word O? What did I
Jason
do with it?
Rogers said, I have a YouTube page. Maybe I should post something someday. I have my I have a YouTube channel I never touched, and another one I lost access to because I was one of the first ones online to post the hanging of Saddam Hussein, but now I have no access to that page. And somebody tried to send a copyright request for that. That was funny. But I hadn't touched mine since 2009, and people told me you can rebrand the one you have, so I did that. So now I'm hot for Ryan Jewelry. But I had over 100,000 views on a game walkthrough I did.
I don't have to figure this one out because it's
PC
all
game.
stuck together.
Yeah.
besides that, it's
Yeah,
all together stuck.
Yeah.
Dang it! It went up under, so something can go wrong.
Golly.
Ah, it thought it
Shattered
was
my
in
image. You know, it was
Australia.
already pretty bad.
Down under there. I've been informed that my Australian accent sucks, but I don't care.
Well, see, I don't like when people say something like that because there's different places, and I'm sure the
Well,
accent changes a little bit.
yeah.
Like in America, there's a ton of them, and there's so many accents. I think I can't stand a very, very, very southern accent or a very, very like Boston or New York accent. It makes me think of uneducated, and that's not the people's fault.
Oh,
Because
dang
I
it!
sound a little redneck too here and there.
I don't know if there's enough room to do the inside of the O. If not, then oh well.
Well, you can fake it. I mean,
No,
literally
because
look
if
on the
it
logo.
ain't there, it ain't there.
You didn't do the inside of the J in jewelry either.
Dag blabbit.
Darn it to heck. Now, Charlie, if it helps any, the O in of it's all glow, and in the J there's just a faint bit.
I'm trying to find the
I'm
J.
actually,
You lost it.
there's just a faint bit in there. I'm looking, going back and forth to my webbing site, looking at the banner.
Where did I?
He's going to have a faint fit here in a minute.
Oh, it won't be real faint. It'll be pretty clear. Charlie,
Well, you barely going to get that washer in there.
and if you can't, just fake it. But Billy, hold your tongue.
And there we go.
Yay!
Now we better do the word heart.
You got to do the what?
Word heart.
Oh, you ain't got room on that wood for heart.
Well, luckily for me, I got more wood.
It helps. It's good for business.
Oh.
God, I want to say this to Billy. Billy, I'm going to text you something. No, Charlie, I'll tell you later. Where you at, Billy?
Hey, Charles, just turn it over. and use
I'm
the back-
in my webbing womb.
What was that?
Just turn it over and use the backside.
I'm glad I'm not dorky enough to
Oh,
do that.
God.
That's
My luck. Hey, you
genius.
didn't pay me
Art.
nothing.
That
I
is
still
pure
made your
genius.
logo.
I just think it's funny that there's some people out there that would fall for that.
Yep.
Well, it is Charles, so I knew he'd like that one.
Well, if he gave me what I paid for, that's what I get.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have this much. I love you.
This was probably funnier in speech than it is going to be in writing, Billy. But this is what I wanted to say after he said that.
Said what?
Good thing for me, I've got more wood.
Hmm.
It's not harsh, but probably a little more much for your show.
I was about to start doing
Then
it without
again,
the water.
The
it,
difference
y'all-
between the difference between me and Cliff is I'd have said it.
but Charlie, for the record, it's innuendo, and it would have taken a perv audience for it to be bad.
Uh-huh.
I'm perfectly willing to say it if you don't say
Yeah,
it, Billy, because I don't
we
want him to
could
be.
just-
I'd rather him be
Is it-
upset with me.
We could just skip
Is
it
it
all
like-
together.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I ain't
Are
saying
you
it.
leaving enough room on the outside of Hot? Under it,
Yeah.
I mean. Okay.
Ish. It looks weird, but it is what it is. Well, we're too late now. Too far gone. You need like 20 fingers to keep it from moving.
Like I need you, and I never lived for nobody.
Jason said you should be
I
proud of
live
your
for
age.
you.
I can't hear over Cliff's dog stepping.
You should be proud for your age.
For what? And is that
I
an
forgot.
insult or a compliment?
I don't think he would insult you unless he's picking up on everybody else.
I have no way of knowing.
Yes, you do. You just don't
Oh,
know that.
you wiggled it.
Just a little bit.
Ah, we.
Not really hurt.
Hey, bet me.
You would
Yeah,
cut the inside of
oh.
that little H loop out too.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just asking.
Forget it.
No,
He
I've
said
already
the wood
done that one.
conversation.
No, I mean on the other side.
Charlie, he was talking
Yeah, I will.
about the wood
Right.
conversation. He was just joining in other words.
No, I'm not upset with nobody.
Okay. I really wish you'd
We-
let me say the thing I told Billy.
Cliff, I think you're
Not
building it up
horrible.
way too much.
I agree.
Yeah,
Talk
he
about
is.
ducks
You're-
or something.
He is. He's building it up way too much.
It's also done and gone, Cliff. Let's just talk about ducks and puppies and stuff.
I like ducks. They quack me up. Okay.
Hmm.
That was our Peter Griffin attempt. Seems like the later it gets, the more cigarettes I need. Did I mention I never needed love? Okay. Sorry. How about good? Thank you for being pretty much our last viewer, Jason, or at least speaking viewer, or typing viewer. I'm gonna shut up.
Which Jason is it? Rogers?
Rogers. There's 11.
Yeah.
We still
And
got
no,
11.
Jason.
matching.
Jason, I didn't unfriend you. I don't know what happened there. That's Facebook is good that way.
Bassmaster said, "Good thing we're all insomniacs."
I thought-
I'm gonna be up half the damn night
I
working on
I
this
thought
jewelry.
I thought you was calling him Bat Masterson there for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
like,
better
huh?
than
What?
Danny Masterson. I told Doug this would be out tomorrow, so I'm gonna stay up till it's done.
Cliff, I may need to either alter the shape of this one
Uh-oh.
or, yeah, I'll probably make it more
I
of a
don't-
teardrop
I-
because that
I
look
wouldn't-
doesn't look right.
I wouldn't do the E at all.
Yeah. So we'll scribble. And there's not enough room in the A's. There's the washer fit just enough to make a circle there. So yeah, everything
no.
is
I wouldn't
traced.
do that.
Well, I wouldn't either.
For what it's worth, Charlie, on the website, it's completely filled in with white on all the.
Yay. Yeah, I was worried. All right, let me get all this crud puppy stuff out of the way. Still got the dot. Billy's in charge of the dot on the eyes, so it'll probably get lost.
Surprised it ain't already.
Ye of little faith. Billy the dot man. Okay, that was so stupid.
What was that, Art?
Maybe the mouse will run off with it.
I don't have Mason's like John.
Maybe one of
Yeah,
those.
Skeeter Hawk.
Yeah.
What you talking
Skeeter Hawk, lift off. We have lift off.
Okay, I know. I need y'all to sing a song or something because nature's calling.
Baby.
Well, well, he bellered and he hollered and he headed for the door.
Careful what you wish for.
But his
I like to
bows
sing it.
overtook him and he hung upon the floor.
Jason says my Facebook was messed up over the New Year. Messenger still only works when it wants. Huh. What I hate is when people I met on another website, it's an international pen pal site, they write to me on there because I have their country or something blocked. They write to me on my business page just hi. That or somebody wanting to try to from India wanting to make a website for me.
Yeah, I get that kind of crap too.
Not that there's anything wrong with India. Some of my best friends are.
A lot of mine, mercy.
Bless
Oh,
you.
thank you. A lot of mine come from Russia, of all places.
Well, if you go, I looked at their. Good night, Connie.
Night, Connie.
Sleep well. Thanks for joining us.
Not Connie.
If you look at their profile, it'll say, I design websites. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll block you now. Even if I didn't have a website, I wouldn't hire some absolute dang stranger I did no research on.
Well, unless they had examples of their work.
Well, they could claim it was there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's one
I'd
from
probably
Russia
get
now.
my website made from Nigeria if I'm honest. Little joke.
Well, there is Harnell Media. Just throwing that out there.
No, I meant if he wasn't an option. I could actually make a website. It would just be so completely generic
Crap.
and
Yeah, if I lose Steve Nealon, I'm pretty much screwed. Clip, I also recommend we leave off that. If I could
What
get
is
it on
that?
camera. That little bitty nib. God, if I
There's
could get it
nothing
on
wrong with
camera,
that.
we'd be doing great. That right there. Dag blabbit.
What is it on? I can't.
The
Oh,
age.
yeah, no, I would cut through that.
Yeah. That don't look
Oh yeah.
right.
Well, I mean, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
We're his gang. Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I just ignore that bridge altogether and just cut it out of there.
I burn bridges. By God.
And if you don't do it
Funny
in pen, you'll forget.
Yeah.
No, I'll remember because
I have
it's such a
spoken.
weird.
I've spoken.
I have spoken. I found a 3D
Yeah.
file for him, Cliff.
You can have it.
Yeah.
Now, I got that from Eddie Murphy when he was doing his stand up and talking about something. Yeah.
James
Yeah.
Brown's backup band.
Yeah. Well, he has said.
What's he saying? I don't know, but he's saying it.
Jeff Robinson says, I found an ad on Marketplace for a heavy duty speaker tripod. And I went to pick it up and guess the seller didn't really know what it was because after I got home with it, I did a Google image search. Come to find out it was not a speaker tripod, but a mannequin hairdresser's tripod. Oh, now that's pretty funny.
That's a long time no see, Jeff Robinson. By God, been a long time, sir.
Was the mannequin portion on? I actually want a mannequin in a dress form so that I can do life-size display stuff. Shit, I knew I was inviting that, but I want to be able to put jewelry on life-size stuff. And some of them might be a harness someday.
You could just model it yourself.
I ain't pretty enough.
I'm not either. I got too many scabs.
I'm a sock and glove model, and I got fired for that.
Because you had cuticles.
Yeah.
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 They're back.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to be like Art and not say much. I like the sound of my
I
own
would,
voice, and I'm freaking hilarious.
if I was as quiet as Art, I'd be asleep a lot more often.
Well, you can't mess with the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We start the weirdest trends on this show,
This is going to be the latest horse we beat. Dead
but
horse we beat.
I am proud to say that a lot of the trends in the live show were started on my show, like the drink when you break a blade, all kinds of
I
stuff.
thought he was going to say that I was his brother, and that's why he was so proud.
Good night,
Steve said,
Steve.
speaking of sleeping, good night, everyone. Good night, Steve.
Right, Steve.
Not Steve. Love you.
See, I don't need to talk because you guys talk for me.
Or in place of you.
Yeah. So I just listen.
Yeah.
I can't get a word in edgewise, you loud. I
Yeah.
almost cussed, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm almost sorry that I almost cussed.
Cost you $20.
I yell.
I know.
I got 10 more to go, but I ain't doing no more tonight.
You could
Wish
get
I
them
could
all
say I
10
had
done
10
in
more
the
rows
time
to do.
Charlie's going to take to do this, Art.
Love
No,
you
I
too, Bill.
got some longer ones right now, Billy.
Oh,
I wish I only had 10 more rows to do.
I got 2 Mustangs, Model T, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it,
Mustang Sally.
but I'll try to show
Beast
you
dang.
You
why.
better slow your Mustang down.
I'll try to show you this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, but we'll give it a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay,
Put it in front of the camera.
I'm working on it.
The mirrored thing gets them.
Okay, there's 2
That's pretty
cuts.
detailed wheel there, buddy.
Yeah, okay, there's two cuts
Yeah,
in each wheel.
right.
But what you can't see is in between these big pieces is pieces about the size.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah. Yep.
But and they're in the front and the back.
Cool.
And then I got the grill to do. That's 2 cuts.
Wow. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
So these are gonna be a little time consuming.
A little bit.
Kind of like my
Big rig.
no. That was easy. Let me show you the motor home. It took
Speaking
me a
of big
while.
rig, how's the clock coming?
What clock?
I guess that's how well it's going.
It's sitting up there being real nice. I ain't worked on it. All right, let's see. Is this the right direction? Man, it don't matter. It's long too.
Yep.
That's the back. And then you see
Oh,
all
motorhome.
you see all those
Yep.
Oh, but
look at my little man. Even the detail cuts in that.
That's cool.
And this top piece, I didn't break it. But I will take it off just to show you, give you an idea of the patience took.
I'm sitting there waiting
Oh,
on
my.
a dog that's already in here. E.g.
And you can't see. I don't know if you can see it or not.
You'd have been
Yeah.
there a while.
Give me too much light.
Yep.
I had
That's cool.
one cut in each side of the air conditioning units.
Cool.
And there's not much of that.
Nope.
But this one,
Man, that is delicate right there.
Yeah, it
oh, I was hoping that I didn't break it.
is. Jason said in the middle between Montreal, Canada and Boston, Massachusetts, we have our own language here, kind of the Wild West of words up here.
I'm glad I looked. I was about to knock my laptop off the scissor deal over there.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do that, yeah?
Not particularly. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cliff,
Good.
Cliffy,
Yeah.
What?
to show you another delicate piece. This is the smokestack and the steering wheel on the John Deere.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I mean,
Don't do
that's,
that while you're jittery.
that's in between the 1/8 and a 1/4 inch thick.
That's out of my league. I'd be trembling and make it break because I was trembling.
Ah,
I never needed love.
you could do it.
Yeah.
You kind of went off the line there a little bit, Chuckles.
Well, I did that so I could turn the piece. It was about to hit the back of the saw.
Oh,
See how I didn't forget about that bridge?
what bridge?
The one you thought I was going to forget about and try to cut it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's 16? I mean 6.
6, it's in between 5 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last time I
Yeah.
looked. Yeah.
Now, I might be cursing myself, but have you noticed I haven't broken a blade yet?
Oh, you just done screwed up.
There he goes. And open his flap on it.
Yeah, done went and screwed it up.
Now he'll probably break 4 of them before he gets done with that.
Silly booty.
He was on a roll the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Broke a dozen.
Silly what?
At least
Silly
it seemed
bun.
like he.
No, what was that word you said?
Fun.
Ooh,
No,
Thought I said
silly.
silly bun. Silly booty.
Oh, I thought you said silly Sudie.
No, I'm not quite that weird yet. Give it time. I am turning senile.
Because I did. That's what I heard. I heard silly Sudie, and the funny thing that is, my grandmother's name was Sudie.
yeah, we're doing pretty good on the temperature tonight. 1 o'clock.
Sudye. I have no idea where they come up with that word.
I was talking to one of my supervisors at DPS, saying I hate my name, Clifford, and she said, "Hey, come here." And I came up to her and she said, "My parents named me after something in the Bible. My name isn't actually Merlene. It was Dorcas." So I didn't feel so bad after that.
I'm pretty sure I've called myself Dorcas.
My wife used to work with a woman named Dorcas.
Or a woman.
Why would somebody do that to their children?
I don't know.
Because at the time,
that's
it
not
wasn't
shy.
weird.
Well, she didn't like it.
Well, there's kids out there named Northwest and Apple and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but their parents are rich,
apparently-
so they'll get past it.
Apparently, at one time, Sudie was a fairly popular name.
Is it
If
Austin
Mama was
Dillon?
filthy rich, I wouldn't care what my name was. For real. 1, 2,
NASCAR
3,
driver
4.
Charles Austin Dillon named his kid Ace.
Ace Dillon.
Yeah, Ace.
I didn't even know you was a NASCAR fan. All right.
I've been watching NASCAR for wow. Not
I
long.
did till Junior retired and I got burned out.
I'm trying to remember
Cliff-
the year I
Me
became.
and Cliff figured out that we were Dale Junior fans and more than NASCAR.
Is it you, Charles, that don't like Joey Logano?
Yep.
That was me.
Or didn't at the time, neither one of us.
Oh, I got.
No,
good
I
news.
only don't like him because of the way he talks.
I got good news for you, Charles.
Yes.
They've had 2 races. He got wiped out of Daytona, and he got wiped out today at Atlanta. I loved it.
No, I do get tired of the fact that he's always smiling as big as he can. Yeah.
Well, if I made the money he made, I'd probably smiling that big too, and I'd
No
look
kidding.
funnier.
Him and Kyle Bush, he lives over here. He got a house over here in Denver, North Carolina.
I believe Dale
17
Jr. has a place in North Carolina.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
over
that's
in
Kannapolis.
Kannapolis. That's about hour and a half or so from here. Yeah, Kyle Bush got a
No,
$17 home.
most people in NASCAR are located in North Carolina, especially the businesses.
Yeah, even
The-
Kevin
the-
Harvick
the-
moved closer. He did live probably, if I had to guesstimate, probably a 15-20 minute drive from where I'm at. And then they moved out
Shut
up
up.
there by Charlotte.
I don't
In
like
that
Kyle
area.
Busch, but he could drive anything with or without wheels.
Yeah, you can.
Is he still racing?
Jason said, my mother named me Jason based on trying to figure out how to pay the electric bill while being pregnant in the bar graph of the months July, August, September, October, November.
That could be. Is Kyle
That's
Busch
pretty
still driving?
cool.
All of us siblings start with a C. We got Cliff, Charlie, Cheryl, and Christina.
Art, is Kyle Busch still driving?
Oh yeah. I like it because the fans don't like him. That just energizes me.
So he likes it. The fans don't like him.
Oh
Who's
yeah.
He can drive his butt off though.
Yeah, he can.
Who?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Oh, I can't
Kurt Busch,
stand him.
not so much.
Well, he's got a.
Well, I don't like him either. I just think he can drive.
Then his poor brother, he got his noggin knocked out of whack, so he had to retire.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that was
I didn't like a race.
that was the beginning of last year, I do believe, when he got wiped out and hit the wall and got a concussion. He wasn't able to come back.
Well,
Yeah,
Dale
no.
Jr. retired because he was getting too many concussions and didn't want to
Well,
end up an invalid or whatever.
the truth be known, Charles, his wife gave him the 3rd degree and said, "You ain't driving no more."
Well, he could afford
See,
to retire.
Oh
I
yeah.
wore the pants in my family. My wife just picked them out.
I wear the shorts in my family.
My wife makes me wear dresses so I won't go out in public.
I wear the dog hair in my family.
Somehow I believe that, Charles.
Yeah, and y'all thought I had anxiety. That's why. Totally
Oops.
went off that line.
Does she make you wear pink too?
Yeah. Well, no, that's my choice. I lied.
Little pink mini skirt.
No, it's a long one. I'm formal.
It's a long mini skirt.
No.
It's a maxi skirt.
No, those are maxi pads he wears.
God almighty.
He was starting to withdraw. Charlie, give him a break. Yeah.
Well, the art background's done.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we got to do of Orion Jewelry. Hope you got to rename your business.
You'll be done in 10 minutes.
Something like that.
Welcome to Dot.
I forgot to trace the inside of the O on of crud puppies.
Puppies.
No, it ain't big enough.
Yeah, that might have been what the case was. Cliff, look at your logo. I don't think that's what the case was. I think that's what it was. The O on of. There wasn't enough room to
Right.
to do an opening on it.
There's no opening there. I mean, okay. There's no need to do a cut inside of the O on that or the small O in Orion, or any of the E's
That's why I
or the
didn't.
top of the F.
Yep.
And even the
Yeah, we're
inside
good.
of the Y. No, let me finish. If even
Okay,
if the
okay,
inside of the
okay.
Y can't be fit, butt sickle. The inside of the Y is good too.
They did exactly.
I never realized that Jason was July, August, September, October. November. I
He's
wonder how. That's trippy.
oh look, a bunny.
I don't know if that's the
Yeah.
origin normally, Cliff. Maybe just his.
I know, but that's awful coincidental as Hades. God bless it. We all shut up to the cricket.
We have eight lonely souls watching. We appreciate you.
I love it.
What else is there to do at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Sleep.
Hey, this is pure
Some
excitement,
idiots
by God.
sleep.
You could be doing this or getting a root canal. I appreciate you choosing me. Of course,
I'm
getting a
choosing
root
root
canal
canal
at one
next time.
at this hour would be kind of weird.
Jason
5
said,
o'clock
"Yeah."
somewhere.
Charles, when I lived in Peoria, Illinois, we had 24-hour dentist.
Well, that's unique.
I could understand that for emergencies, but
Well, yeah.
My 2 points.
Like when I
So
opened the beer bottle with my teeth and my friend hit my elbow and knocked my tooth up into the roots. So I went about 3 o'clock in the morning. I went to the dentist. He yanked it out. Told him he didn't need no Novocaine because I was hammered. So he yanked it out. He put
Down
some
here
gauze-
we call it roots. Just saying.
yeah. When I was about 5 years old, I had taken a piece of my brother's candy bar
And he paid for it
was
too.
running from him, and I slipped on the grass and broke my front right tooth on a car bumper.
Well, at least you hit something hard.
His,
How is
No,
that good?
I'll be serious. 'Cause I'll tell you how I broke my tooth when I knew it was time for them all to come out. I bit a Kit Kat bar and it busted my tooth.
Oh wow! I can tell you one thing: if you're ever trying to get rid of a piece of tooth or something like that, or a piece on your tooth, eat a tortilla. That stuff is amazing for getting rid of stuff you didn't know was coming out.
Well, heck, Cliff, I'll just take mine out.
I wish I could. I wish I had something to put in first.
when I was 12, I got mad for some reason and threw a pipe at a tree.
Come back
Oh
at you.
God!
It was a spry little sucker. It
Yeah.
it threw that pipe back at me and busted my front tooth, a quarter of it off.
That tree threw it back at you, didn't it?
It did. Threw it back at me.
Not that harder than you threw it.
Like, son of a
No,
gun.
I had the chipped tooth fixed, and then when I was in my first marriage, I was out of town with her, staying at her sister's, and I woke up chewing on the fake half, and so I thought I would never look normal again. And now I just regular ugly instead of chipped tooth ugly.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there you
Can't
go.
believe I'm about to pour another cup of coffee at 12:15. But
Yeah.
there's another cup of coffee waiting. So.
That's not drinking pea water.
What?
That's like drinking pee.
I gotta cut off the excess that's catching on the ring light over there.
Okay.
Okay. He
Oh,
doesn't drink coffee,
fine.
Charlie. That's why he had said that.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out
Coffee
why
not
you
paying.
just cut that little piece off and
Well,
just an
just
8-foot horse.
yeah, just go ahead and cut all that out while you're doing it and save yourself some time.
Just
Or
change
not.
Well,
my whole logo.
I couldn't rotate it any further because it was gonna hit the ring light. So that's why I'm cutting this off.
It won't hit the ring light if you're cutting from that end.
Silly buoy. I mean,
Y'all
silly
just
Susie.
heard.
Or you can just do it your way and cut it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing things the hard way. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for the smoke.
I'm going outside for a smoke.
You're weird.
I must be.
But mom, no ham.
Mom, no cheese.
He broke it, Cliff.
Damn it. I mean, darn it to heck. For you women, children, and sissy men.
Cliff, we're talking about yourself like that.
I'm sorry. I'm just self-deprecating.
Get any on you?
Luckily, it was inward. Sometimes my mom, I'll say, "Mom, did you chew that one first?" She would kill me for saying that on the air.
Most of the stuff we say we get killed for.
Well, I meant about her. I think that's where Charlie got Cliff from, was my mama. Baby. Sorry. Not sorry. Holy.
The average person would flatten something like this on a table saw to cut off the excess, but mine's a catch-all, so there is that.
Charlie, you had 5 thumbs up on your Facebook version of the link to your life.
Cool. I'd say 6, but
I
that's cool.
I just added a 6th one because I
Yeah.
like you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hey man, I'm here for you. Eventually, you'll do something for me.
Someday. I'm scrolling one-handed because I'm showing off. I'm arrogant.
Well, I do that with my straight, flat blades. So there.
Thanks for one-upping me, sir.
And I'm not cutting out scrap, I'm cutting it black. Oh. You'll have to stay tuned sometime next week, Charles.
Thanks. I'll be on the edge of my seat.
Oh, you'll be shocked.
Jason said self-defecating.
I knew somebody was
I
going to
see
go there.
that. I thought Billy was gonna say it when I said that.
Yeah, I knew somebody was.
Why don't you just cut the up while you're there instead of doing it that way?
I do things the hard way. I think we've established this stuff.
I know, but I don't understand why.
I don't either. I just do it. I'm just shrinking down the stuff and separating the words and stuff. All right. Now, when I'm done, I could show the letters on top of these backers, but it wouldn't look good because they're not painted.
You're gonna
Say
paint
that
them?
again.
Yeah. The letters will be black. The backers will be white.
Yeah.
I was saying I could
Richard.
show them what the letters will look like on these backers, but it wouldn't look that good because it won't be painted. There won't be any contrast.
Richard
anybody that-
Sherman was arrested for DUI. Sorry.
Bummer. The hell was I talking about? I
John would
almost went
say,
into
"You're
it.
going to paint wood."
Black backer?
No, it was something else, and I completely forgot it.
You said
You
that
said
you
it
would be able
wasn't gonna look
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I will probably post the finished product on Facebook. So if you don't have me on Facebook, look up the Charles Daring.
You mean we don't get to watch you paint?
Well, I mean, I'd have to move the camera and crap. Technically, I could, but I usually do that outside if it's not breezy or humid.
Oh, you're not gonna paint them by hand.
Do it in your
No, I'm gonna spray paint them.
Oh, well, that ain't painting. That's
Well, what
spray
is
paint.
it?
Spray
Yeah, that's
painting.
painting.
Painting is called by hand.
Well, spray paint is spray paint. You know
Yeah,
that word paint.
What was
Right.
I watching? I can't
Do it
remember.
in your office.
You know, it rhymes with
Yeah.
that word
My office, I wouldn't be able to breathe. What?
taint.
I know it was trying to be funny.
I'm about to sneeze.
Oh, you know over
That's
what's the name of that show? You ever watch Wheeler Dealers?
Not
on
in a
Motor
while.
Trend- Motor Trend Channel.
I have.
Have you ever heard what they call spray paint cans? Shaker.
No.
Shaker cans.
Oh,
That's what they refer to it.
shaker paint. Well, I've heard it called shaker paint, but yeah. Same people paint
Jason
a car
said
with it.
paint instead of stain. Does John know?
I think he does. I know Cliff knows
Knows what?
that I'm painting this.
Yeah. I guess I
I
know when
don't
it's on
blame
your page.
Charles. If you ain't got
I could have swore Charlie just said, I know Cliff Notes.
I'd spray paint them too.
I would too.
Man,
I
there's
would
voids
too.
in this wood that keep jumping.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, avoid the voids. Avoid.
I don't know they're there because they're in the inner layers, sir.
I was just trying to be funny.
I know.
He was
Come on,
he was
dogs.
playing off that old Dynamo's commercial. Avoid the
Yeah.
noise.
I don't know. I love the Noid, man.
Probably
Come
have
on,
a file
Ginger.
somewhere for him too.
Well, see, now I learned something, Charles.
Cool.
Because I've only cut out a couple of pictures with the spiral blade using the 1/4-inch maple fiber. But I never ran into any voids or any knots or
I
whatever.
usually don't. And if it ain't the voids, it's the fibers underneath getting caught in the hole in the table.
Now that I've had trouble.
Fiber.
Jason said, and now we have a musical.
Yeah. I forgot what that was in reference to, but I'm not real bright anyway.
But you can see when I'm cutting and it suddenly jumps, that's a void. It's rare in this wood, but it's happening. So I'm trying to get rid of the awkward waves in the line.
Can we go for a medium rare then? Okay, that was stupid. I apologize.
And that void is clearly going this way because the further this way I go, the more I'm hitting it. That's why I'm slowing down cutting.
I think there's a mouse around because Ginger's all over the shop like she's tracking something. Ginger's my wife, dog.
I prefer Marianne.
Oh, so do I. Oh my god. Hey, sorry. It was quiet for too long.
Jason said, or is that book related? I don't know. I'll just listen now.
Is he the only one here?
I think
No.
so.
Twank.
Well, we don't have the cute little video, so just take a drink.
Nobody else is talking.
I'm
Yeah.
preparing my drink. I can drink some water real quick.
No, it says there's 6 watching. One of them is me.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support, Billy. Yeah. This is now my 8th cup of coffee today. Well, then again, today just started, so never mind.
That's true. That would be your first cup
If
of
that
coffee
if that
today.
makes you feel better, by God.
Since I woke up, it's my 8th.
Did you break a blade, Charles?
Yeah,
He
sure.
did.
See, you jinxed yourself.
Yeah, that's what I do. Oh,
Man, Billy,
okay.
this bracelet looks so much prettier in person than it does. It looks so dingy and
Now,
boring.
for giggles, even though you won't see a contrast, I will put the letters on top of the
Cool.
backer just to give y'all an idea.
Oh, we'll still be able
Thank
to see.
you. I want to see it.
I ain't done yet, sir.
Charlie, and this is a serious question. Will you come over and help me install it when it gets done?
No.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a 2-person job. Come on, bruh.
Cliff,
You never do nothing for me.
you hold it up with one hand. Once you get it where you want it, don't move. Brad nail it. Or screw it.
I don't have a brad nailer for starters.
I do.
Got a hammer?
Well, I prefer not
Yes.
using nails.
If I
Now,
had
Charlie-
a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning.
I knew somebody was
Now,
going to
Charlie,
go
that's
there.
actually a brilliant idea. If you could come over, bring your brad nailer. I beg of you.
He'd
Yeah,
have
you
to
know
bring
how
the
well I
compressor,
travel.
too.
You did great last time.
Yeah, and I was drugged up and slept for 3 days.
Okay, but you did good. Seriously, man, I need
Yeah,
your help.
yeah.
And the brad nailer is a brilliant idea. It'll look more professional. Appreciate you.
That means he has to tote the compressor, too, Cliffy.
No, it's
No, I got a
electric.
compressor.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have a compressor. I'm up to 7 inches. I only got an inch and a
I
half.
think you'd be
to go.
better off using like little finish
Shut up,
nails. Just saying. You hear me, Cliff?
I don't like using nails.
Yeah, but you're at the mercy of the brad nailer.
Okay,
Hopefully, pushing the
I'm
brad
confused.
deep enough in there.
I'm
Doesn't a brad
confused.
nailer have nails in it?
That's what I was going to ask.
What's that?
I don't want to use nails, but I'll use a brad nailer.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
no,
thing.
'cause-
Operative
No,
word
I
is
was
nail.
talking about these things are tiny that he uses, and it's
So are
almost
so are
invisible.
finish nails.
You can
Yeah.
get, you can buy panels.
I always worry about finish any nail splitting the wood is what I'm worried about.
You do a pre-drill a hole. Drill a hole first. It's called pre-drilling.
Yep. I do that on every nail hole.
And you don't need a whole bunch of them. You just find the center of it, the pivot point, and boom, bippy, there you go.
Yeah,
Now
but
you don't need
it's
my help. You're
gonna.
welcome.
If I use a hammer and stuff,
It's gonna.
it'll be obvious
Uh,
where the nails are.
Not
Jason
really.
has a good point.
What's that?
Just get you some DAP, squish and stick. You're done.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that my mom would be great with that. Even though she doesn't use this shop, it was my dad's shop, and the pegboard needs to be used someday again. Is the point?
Well,
I guess I
just
could
tell her
technically
you did
place
something
some
wrong.
screws in different places and rest the logo rather than. Except
go.
that wouldn't be real stable, though.
Hey, you
Use
know,
one single nail.
get you some of that sticky tape on both sides they used to put up your security pieces on your door, on each side of your door and door frame.
I'll even provide you with the little bitty nails.
Double-sided tape.
Aw.
That works great too. Then you just tell your mom you didn't want to put a hole in the wall.
Oh, she'll be good with that.
Okay, there you go.
But isn't double-sided tape gonna isn't some of it gonna stay on the pegboard if I ever need to take it down?
You could lose your little bitty nails. Just saying. Those don't fail like tape can.
That's
Okay,
good.
well then bring it over and provide it.
But
Nope.
why do you want to move it?
I wouldn't, but I'm not saying I won't be told to move it someday. I mean, this isn't my place. I just live in it.
Well, how long do you think you'll be there?
Eternity.
I assume, and I'm being serious, I assume I'll be here till I die.
So,
Unless he finds a woman that wants him.
so you got about 40 years left.
No, I honestly don't believe I'll even make 60, but I know what you're saying.
Jason said the new clear double-sided tape is paint safe. But if you're
There's a
putting it on,
pegboard and there's no
if
paint
you're
on it.
putting it on pegboard, it don't matter. Any kind of double-sided tape would work, but
Or nails. Just saying.
Yeah.
and it ain't gonna fall off if you double-sided tape it.
It won't fall off if you put a nail through it neither.
I know.
I prefer not to put holes in, is what I'm getting at, shall we? Unless they were tiny, like Brad nails.
That's what, yeah, little tiny nails. They're called finish nails.
Okay, I wasn't arguing with you no more.
And I'm not arguing either.
Cliff, you
Yeah,
know,
well,
you
okay.
could put in the headless nails and then you kind of take them a little bit further into the wood and then fill the wood.
Plug your ears.
And you won't see the nail.
Okay, I appreciate y'all's advice. I'm not a woodworker in any sense of the word, and I've always preferred to use screws when making something. But yeah,
You can use
I get
nails
what
on
you're saying.
plastic too. Just saying. Just kidding.
Yeah, you got to pre-drill a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hog out the hole, so I'm having trouble finding it because it's fibrous on the back of the wood. Fiber.
This bracelet's going faster tonight than I thought it would. Not all
Neato.
day today, but tonight. Hey, nobody liked me.
Oh,
And you
alrighty then.
put screws in your table, didn't you, Charles? Through the plastic there?
Yeah, sure. On the corners.
Like,
On the
There's
corner?
double-sided tape on the thing here, but yeah,
So what's in front of you? That hole? Anything? Yeah, that. Is there
that I
anything-
used to have it. The first time I had this table set up, there used to be a 2x4 under here.
Oh,
But
okay.
But when I was putting it back up, I didn't have enough 2x4s, so the holes are still there.
Well, doesn't look like you need it anyway.
Yeah. Well, the table is right here, so it's pretty stable right there. But over here, it flexes.
table.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, and I put that giant sander up here yesterday that's heavier than the freaking engine. It really,
Yeah, I pushed it down.
yeah. That disc sander is very, very, very heavy.
Oh, yeah. The one I got kind of heavy too. It's a belt.
Yeah,
and a disc.
I get that fiber caught on the hole. Dang it.
Yeah, I noticed when you were moving that around, the fiber is very fibrous, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And we do
Oh,
appreciate you. Hello, Shane. We appreciate you joining us, Jason, and now Shane.
Which Shane?
Oh, Shane.
Shane's Hobby Shop.
Shane Hobby Shop.
God, I haven't seen him in forever.
I hadn't either.
That's dag blabbit, Shane Cole.
It's Shane.
Yeah, Shane Cole. Shelly's husband.
Yeah, now you know what Mom knows. Although I think she stopped going by that. Heck, I don't remember. I'm a terrible friend.
Hi, Shane. I'm Charles's living twin brother.
Versus my dead
I
twin
think I'm
brother.
alive. I smell dead, but I am alive.
Well, I haven't talked to Shane in eternity.
I hadn't too either.
What does he do?
Various things. He's actually a decent woodworker.
Mm-hmm.
But he also He worked on I think it was a power washer thingy. Yeah, I don't remember. I've slept since then.
I always call them pressure washers.
I think he even has plans on his website for things.
Shane
Oh,
says
he,
mom
he
says
said,
hi
"Yep,
to
that's me."
everyone.
Mom said hi to everyone.
Hi, Mama.
Hello,
And
Mom.
hi, Shelly.
Thing I loved
Uh,
about
Hello.
Shelly was, and now you
Shane said pressure
know
washer.
what Mom
Yeah,
knows.
yeah. How's Shelly doing, by the way, Shane?
Is
She was
Shelly
having
wife
some.
or literal mother?
Your
Wife.
wife. She was having some health
Okay.
issues last I heard from her. Jason said, "I prefer July, August, September, October, November. It makes my name longer and more sophisticated." Uh,
I'm confused.
whatever you think there, Jason. Whatever you think.
That's the letters of his name, Shelly.
Quicker to just say
But I
Jason.
said, this is true. Come here, calendar.
Yeah.
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 I'm beating your joke to death there, Billy. I would apologize if I was sorry.
It's
I
okay.
hate that pressure washer.
Yeah.
I say pressure
Shane
washer, not
said,
power
"LOL,
washer.
she's doing great. Thanks for asking. She closed her channel. Know what mom knows due to pain issues."
Wasn't you doing some kind of religious thing after that?
I don't know.
Again, I believe I'm not good at keeping up with people. I barely keep up with myself. And I don't think this is private, but I think Shane even got eye surgery to alter the shape of his eyes. I don't know the story behind it because I'm a terrible friend and I don't ask questions.
I think one of the last videos I saw from Shane had something to do with a pellet smoker.
I think the last one I saw was that pressure washer thingy, whatever the heck it
I
was.
think the last one I saw was whatever the next one is.
That might
I
not have
couldn't
been
tell if that
Shane,
was
but I'm thinking it
a
was.
slow real one. Was that a slow real laugh or a very unrealistic fake laugh?
Matter of fact, I think a couple days ago he liked the comment I left on one of his videos and say, "Oh, he's still alive." That's good to know.
Can you imagine if you were one of those celebrities that people said, I thought he was dead?
How do you
I
find
can't
out a
imagine.
celebrity died after a long illness? You had no idea they were sick.
Have you ever heard of that? I don't remember if it was an old wives' tale or not, but it was a tombstone that said, I told you I was sick.
Yeah, I'm stuck on fiber again.
No.
Stuck on you.
Bought a
Yeah.
piece of 1/4-inch birch plywood at Home Depot the other day, and it's pretty fibrous. It's not Baltic birch, it's just birch. Some of the darkest birch I've ever seen. It's pretty, but
Yeah, a
it's
lot
tough.
of Home Depot or Lowe's has beautiful sheet goods, but the voids in the quality inside, like it doesn't sand well. The veneer comes all the way off and layers chip off, but it's beautiful
Mm-hmm.
grain.
The wood I got for the top of my workbench that I had for 3 months was pretty darn cool.
I got it for the laser, so it works just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the laser I should have gotten. Thanks, Billy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No, I've got another one too. Since
Yeah.
then, I have
You
2
got
lasers now.
Billy,
you have too many lasers, sir.
Billy, if you ever want to really tick them off, if you're ever going to get rid of that, I could use one. I mean, I can't. I would like one. Please tick them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd let you use it, shall we? Come over and look at it.
So you're more likely to use it than I would.
Really? You heard that,
I
Billy?
think.
From
Said
the
yes,
George
she's
mouth.
sharing the gospel on a new channel. She just talks, and so this helps her pain level. Good. Woodworking cause her woodworking caused her too much pain. She's doing well. She misses everybody.
What about
Okay, what is the
Sabusco?
pain? What is the pain caused from?
I know
I
she
missed
has
that part.
leg issues. I don't know if it's related to that.
I'm
Been a
like
long
so out
time.
of the loop.
It used to be a regular on all the live shows, but we've all grown. Well, some of us. I don't mean our channels
I've
grew. I meant
I've
living life.
I've grown horizontally.
All right, there's another word done. Well, I got
I've
Orion.
grown
I think that's
vertically
all of
about
them.
laying down.
What did I do? I think this is my last one.
I've
Wait.
grown vertically in just the last month or so.
Have you
Yep.
done heart yet?
I think I did. Now I got to go looking.
She has full
He
body
said
pain
she has
due to an
full
injury.
body
Oh
pain
wow,
due to
sorry,
an injury.
brother.
Yes, I've done heart.
Sorry.
Wait, what is that? Yes, I've done heart, and I just finished. And we already did jewelry, so this is the last one. Yay!
Are you sure
We
you
just
did
lost
jewelry?
Art.
Yeah, jewelry's the first one. That's the one that had that bridge we had to avoid.
Oh yeah.
Art pulled to Charlie, unless he's audio only, and I missed that. Hello?
Huh? Who? Huh?
Hello.
Art is no longer with us,
All right. We'll
unless
miss
he's
you, Art.
audio only.
Well, I wasn't looking, so I don't know. We
He
got
went
7
to the
people watching.
school
We
of.
appreciate
He went to the school of Charlie exits.
it. Now he's back.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh, saw him. Oh, there he is. Did you hit
Welcome
the wrong
back,
button
please.
there, Arthur?
No, it just shut off.
Oh,
I've been
Shane
bumped
said,
for
as
all.
for my woodworking, I have not been in the shop for a good while, but I've been in the kitchen from time to time, showing off my so-called cooking skills.
Oh, I've
Scorch water, man.
I've been doing a little bit of cooking on my second channel, my
Uh,
own self, Shane.
I can still burn the salad, and I lost my recipe for ice water, so I gave it up.
Shane,
My toast is to die for.
didn't you do a pellet smoker video once upon a time?
Tell us a story, Billy. Maybe I should take that back.
Yeah.
Stop the story, Billy. Please, Billy.
Billy, turn off your computer.
Once upon a time.
I'm having a
Well, I
cigarette.
got some stories. Okay.
I'm having a cigarette whether John likes it or not. My back is absolutely killing me. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder if I should eat before I go to bed now. I assume I'll be done within a couple hours.
The sound that girls I was making. Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm confused.
I was going, well, crap.
You're crapping
Are
yourself?
your lips not vibrating?
They're not like I wanted them to. They was a minute ago. Shane
Charlie, if
said,
I said what
yes,
you
I made
just said, you'd
chicken,
have lost
bacon,
your
and a few
mind.
different dinners on my pellet smoker. It was fun. I think I bought my pellet smoker after I saw your pellet smoker video.
I'm allowed, but
Oh, okay. You're the boss until I have that and installed.
Jason said he has a Pit Boss pellet smoker. That's what mine is. I've got the vertical one.
I've got a smoke detector.
And I really
I
like
found I've got mouse pellets from the mouse.
Both wins.
Yeah.
And I could smoke them, but I'm not that
Yeah.
hard up yet.
Shane said he started with a Pit Boss. That's what I was thinking. But now I use a Rectech. I've not heard of them.
Oh, I've heard of commercials about Rectech. That's remote control and all kinds of stuff.
A remote controlled barbecue pit?
Yeah, so you don't have to babysit it.
Well, that's
I don't have to
funny.
babysit mine, really.
That's because it's a
I didn't
Rectech. We've been
barbecue
over
it.
Too
this.
much. No, mine's a Pit Boss.
Oh, I thought you said you had a
I
Rectech.
didn't barbecue
No,
it. The
Shane.
pit did.
Shane said
Oh.
now he uses a Rectech.
Yeah, I'm having trouble
Rectech damn near
keeping
killed
up.
him. That was a stretch, but I made it funny.
Yeah, fair.
Rectech damn near killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The lame jokes expressed by Heart of Orion Jewelry do not necessarily reflect the opinions or views thereof. Wooden Visions.
They're of who?
People with any ounce of sense. I wasn't prepared for a pop quiz. I apologize.
I thought about upgrading to a Traeger, but I don't know.
I got a
said
microwave.
Wi-Fi. He said Wi-Fi
I
is
got
on
one
the Rectech,
too.
so you can control the temperature on your cell phone. Not remote control like an RC car.
Wait, control the temperature on your cell phone. Are you cooking? You're cooking on your cell phone now?
No, he just can talk to his smoker.
That
from
was
his
I
cell
was
phone.
trying to be funny. It didn't work.
Some cell phones do get really hot though. Just in defense.
Oh, you see that
Use
void?
the
It just
iPhone.
knocked all the crud puppies.
No, I can't see the void. It's inside.
Well, yeah, but it jumped, and here we are.
I ain't Superman. I don't have X-ray vision.
If I did, I wouldn't be here. Never mind.
I'm Superman over here. Here I come to wreck the day.
Liar, liar.
I wasn't even thinking of that when I said it, but that's right.
That's where it comes from.
Okay. I don't know how anybody ever did work with Jim Carrey at his funniest. How the hell they stayed straight.
A lot of them did, and that's why there's
Sorry.
blooper reels.
Silly bun.
Yeah, probably a lot of them.
I personally prefer him and his funny. I just thought Cable Guy was one
Underdog
of the
is
stupidest movies I've ever seen.
Most of Adam Sandler's earlier movies, I think.
I can't stand Adam Sandler.
He's not
Shane
near as
said-
funny
Not
as he
like you're
thinks he is.
thinking.
Shane said, Billy, my neighbor, has a Traeger. He really likes it. I've heard good things about him. I
The
can't
show has
stand
turned
Will
into the
Ferrell.
Pits. Get it? Get it? Get
I
it?
like Will Ferrell.
I can't
I like
stand
Will
him.
Ferrell in some stuff. I
Can't
get tired
stand
of
him.
seeing that more cowbell scene.
The kind of movies like Little Nick or something like that Adam Sandler
Little
did.
Nicky.
Yeah,
Little Nicky.
anything where he's altering his voice, he sounds so stupid. A lot of
I
his
know.
songs was stupid.
All those songs.
Jason said, yes, I think mine's a 5200 series, but I can see temps and control temps off my phone. I can't do that with my Pit Boss.
Now, when I say I don't like somebody, I don't mean as a person I don't like them. I just don't think they're funny kind of deal.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Will Ferrell's funny at all.
I think he is. I like Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart.
I do too.
I
The
love
only
the
thing
Ron
I've ever
Burgundy.
seen, the only thing I've ever seen with Ferrell in it that I actually thought was kind of funny was Talladega Nights.
Why don't you turd don't
like
get
that
smacked
little-
in the mouth?
See, another thing I'd have said it, you'd have killed me.
Yeah.
I sat there in my pee-pee pants.
The older brother killed himself in real life.
You know,
Walker and
always
Texas
waiting on
Ranger.
a
I don't
jam
remember
dog.
which one was which.
Me either. But that redheaded kid was hilarious.
Yes, he was. And I think
If you
he's
ever
only
get the
done 2 or
chance,
3 movies.
you ever
Who are you
get the
talking
chance,
about?
Billy, watch
The 2 kids
the
on Talladega Nights.
older kid on
Oh,
Talladega Nights. If you get a chance, watch the movie Good Boys. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Billy, the older son on it was either Walker or Texas Ranger on Talladega Nights, killed himself in real life.
And the oldest son on Home Improvement can't stop messing up legal wise.
Dang good country singer screwed up his life. Doug Supernall. He couldn't stay out of legal
What
trouble.
he do?
I don't remember, but
The
he
principal on Ferris Bueller's Day Off got into kitty fiddler
hid trouble. Yeah.
That's why you never see him in them.
Yeah, if you Wikipedia Doug Supernall, you'll probably hear what all he's done. Just a bunch of legal trouble. And he was a good singer, man. He screwed up his. He's just an idiot.
world's full of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm right here.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just set my smoker, plug my probes in,
I'm a
and
smoker.
go down and look at it every now and then, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Billy, you've been babysitting the dot of that eye?
I lost
Where'd it
it.
go?
Because we're about to need it.
No, you're
You
not.
looked
You got to
away for
do the
1
inside
minute.
of that O.
I said about to.
Oh,
Why am I taking the blade out? I haven't done this last cut yet
I don't know.
you silly or
because
something?
I'm a
Why?
dork stick. It was better than trying to cut without a blade like I did yesterday. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was
He
fun.
said, Jason said, sorry, I was wrong. It's a Pit Boss Laredo 1000 Platinum. Well,
Mine's
aren't
a
you
cake boss,
special?
doesn't exist.
You messed that.
Copyright strike, because I nailed that. Just kidding. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Just let it go.
No, it's not.
Shut up, Charlotte.
If Billy had repeated it, you wouldn't have said that's enough. You just feel like,
Yeah.
man, ain't nobody joining me now. There you go. Billy just did it, so it's not whatever.
Yeah. Thank you, Billy. Now I feel complete. You complete me.
You have
Another good
issues.
movie, Jeremy. Oh, we were talking about movies with like earlier. A movie I would watch again and again and again and again is Philadelphia. Good movie.
It's a good movie, but I wouldn't watch it that many. I like, what you call it? Lonesome Dove.
That
Jim
Neil,
Stone.
what's his name? Neil Young song on it. I love that song. It's called Philadelphia. The song is.
I like Silverado
Silverado.
and
I know it's
Tombstone.
Desperado.
I like anything with Sam Elliott in it. Denzel Washington. There was one Denzel Washington movie I watched with him and Rami Malek, and I can't stand Rami Malek. He's uglier than all get out, and he can't act, and he sounds lazy when he talks.
Oh, Shane said Troy with Brad Pitt. Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't seen that one.
I don't think,
Oh,
if
that's
I
a good
have,
movie.
it's been a long time. I think I've seen it though.
Probably on one of them streaming services.
Easy for you to say.
Not particularly.
One more
All
roll
right,
black and then I'll measure
let's
again.
stack all this stuff up and see what it looks like.
Well, all right.
Jason said, I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
That's
See,
actually
some
the way
people
it's really.
insisted he's
Yeah.
It's I'm your Huckleberry,
Something-
not I'll be.
Yeah, mister.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer
some
made
people
that movie.
insist-
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Some people insist that he said, "I'm your hucklebearer," because that's what they call
No.
pallbearers. But I think that's inaccurate.
No, it's yeah.
It's huckleberry. Yeah, well, he had the shit. I never needed. Sorry.
For those that can't grasp the obvious, this is not what it'll look like when it's done because it's not
Shane
painted.
said, LOL, and then he
Thank you,
said,
Clay.
"You want the truth? You can't handle the truth." Yeah, that's another good one.
Few good men. Yep, that's
Oh
good.
yeah, I love that. That's another one I'll watch a million times, like a day. I mean, I'm not even trying to lie.
And Departed.
I've never seen. I don't think I've seen that one.
That's good. Leonardo
I do-
DiCaprio.
I
What's his
depart
face?
several times a day.
Billy was in a reenactment crime show. Tell him.
Put it out.
First,
He was carrying a body.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, he was,
First episode
he
of the
was-
season, September '91.
yep, and I've seen it.
We had a friend.
Non-
Remember that show
non-gray
Rescue 911?
Yep.
We had a friend that was in a recreation on that. I say friend. We used him for his money.
He ain't wrong. We were
No,
some
he,
rebellious teenagers.
We would go bowling and like all night. But I mean, he wanted to. So who am I to say no?
Shane said, "Charles, you're doing great. The color match is spot on."
Thank you. There's your
That
freaking
does look
text,
pretty
Cliff.
cool, man.
Now I can show you all the
Okay.
actual logo that goes with this text.
Yeah, do that. The black and white version, like black with black background thing.
What are you talking about?
Show
I'm
'em
talking about.
example.
I'm gonna show them the heart and tribal stuff that I cut out.
Calm down there, Cletus.
No, I was
Which one
wanting
of
to
us
see
is
what it's
Cletus?
gonna look like.
Well, it's gonna look like what I'm about to show them, except it ain't in color. Just throwing that out there.
I never needed love.
Like I need singing lessons.
I never lived for nobody. I live for you. Hey.
Well, it's sort of, kind of, somewhat like that. That's the heart will be red, the tribal will be black, and then
Yeah.
you'll have all that freaking text over there.
That's ugly. I don't like it.
Freaking text.
All right.
Hey, stop it right now. Butthole.
All right. So guess what?
You're
We've
done.
done over here. By God.
No, darn it to heck.
I appreciate everybody took the time to be here, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if not, well, poo on you, by God. Thank you for Shane and your girl over there, and Jason and your girl over there. Basically, everybody that came here, I appreciate you. Everybody point right at that camera now.
Over there.
Scroll on.
Jason said not